Well, exciting times coming to us with Darkest Dungeon 2. So, as you all know, Darkest Dungeon 2 came out some time ago. And for a while, people have been wondering when mods are going to come to Darkest Dungeon 2 and all that. And as of 30 minutes of this recording, 30 minutes, and probably within the past hour of this video going up, the Darkest Dungeon 2 modding tools are starting to show up on Steam for people. I don't plan to do Darkest Dungeon 2. At least not yet. I'm too invested in Darkest Dungeon 1 right now, and my current modded playthrough. I have like 2 years of content worth of mods to catch up on. Actually 3 years, really, since I've taken a massive break. Which is I'm getting ahead of myself. Which has been the same amount of time that the mod showcase had kind of been quiet since things went quiet and I can't talk today. Even in the earlier video I was like talking and I'm like I guess what I mean to say is my plans for Darkest Dungeon 2 right now are kind of on hold. One, I don't own it on Steam, so no mods right now. Two, I do have it on Epic, but it's on Epic. I don't like having Epic open on my computer. I don't like having unnecessary things open all the time. I would love to get Darkest Dungeon 2 on Steam, but I have to get a new car. I have other financial obligations to attend to, you know? So, DD2 can wait. For now. I don't plan on buying it a second time. Not yet. Another reason is Black Reliquary, Project Iron Crown, and Madness Estate. The reason why I mentioned Project Iron Crown is that's been a backport of Darkest Dungeon 2 into the Darkest Dungeon 1 engine with a couple tweaks to try to get as many things from DD2 working as close as they can in Darkest Dungeon 1. And then you got Black Reliquary, which is a massive overhaul of this game, which is basically Darkest Dungeon 1.5 or Darkest Dungeon 1 but the sequel. Black Reliquary is a massive project and it's quite fascinating to see how far it's come. And of course the Madness Estate, I still have a whole veteran difficulty of like I have a lot to do. Not to mention Monster Hunter Wilds and so many games are just out that I want to cover. I definitely want to cover Monster Hunter Wilds when it comes out next year. Yeah. I don't know what I'm saying in this video. You guys, like I said, you guys brought me up to 500 subs, and I never thought I would see my channel grow this far. But I really want to cover Darkest Dungeon 2. It's not there for me. Not yet. Maybe in a month or two when I finally buy the game on Steam, or when I finally just break down and say, screw it, I'm just going to play Darkest Dungeon 2. Because I haven't beaten Darkest Dungeon 2 base game yet, vanilla. I haven't done the Grand Slam, I haven't even gone past Act 3. I've done Act 1 and Act 2. That's it. I am a fraud. I am a fraud of a Darkest Dungeon fan. And it's one of my favorite games of all time. I haven't barely touched 2. I played it at the very, very, very beginning. Oh lordy, it was rough. At the very beginning, I kind of got turned off of it very hard, and then I came back after a couple of tweaks they've done, then the paths hit. It's been rough for a while. I still feel like Darkest Dungeon 2 is kind of like in that midpoint. I'm waiting for the Kingdoms update, you know, waiting for more patches and rebalances to hit to kind of put the game where Darkest Dungeon 1 is, pretty much. I feel like 2 is getting there. I definitely been paying attention to 2. But man, excitement. Darkest Dungeon 2 modding is here, everybody. It's gonna be wild. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be limited for a bit. Don't expect to see, like, I guarantee you're gonna see comments going, when do you go to port Marvin Singer mod? When you go port this mod? When you go port this class? This, do this? You're gonna have a lot of unreasonable requests coming rapidly from every corner. From people that don't know the modding scene, from people that don't know how expensive modding is. My lord, you're looking at $600 to $1,000 just for the art assets of a class mod. God knows how much a 3D model is going to cost, unless you're just going to rip them from other games, which people are going to do that. You are going to see direct model rips from other sources and just plug it right into the game, and it's not going to look great. It's going to be like Gary's mod or something like that for a little bit. I don't know. We're going to be seeing 2 modding communities develop going forward. You're going to see Darkest Dungeon 1 modding community kind of, you know, go do its own thing. Several prominent Darkest Dungeon 1 modders have said, I am not going to Darkest Dungeon 2. Whereas some people in Darkest Dungeon 1 said they're going to mod for both, and some, we're going to see brand new talent and blood for Darkest Dungeon 2 as well. Like, it's an exciting time to be playing either game, because we might get new talent for Darkest Dungeon 2 that are going to look at Darkest Dungeon 1 and say, hey, let's try and make a mod for this game. Or are you going to see people from 1 go to 2? It's going to be fantastic. It's Christmas. Been wanting to see modding in Darkest Dungeon 2 for a while. Even though I haven't played it. I should. But it's very exciting. I can't... Yeah, you know, I can't get the thoughts out of my head. But let me know if you guys like these kind of little rambling thought videos. I probably just try to push them out every now and then, but yeah. As for the Madness Estate, I'm going to be pushing these out, try to push them out daily with veteran content. There's some fun teams I want to run. I am unshackled. I am unbound by the limits of difficulty. I can run whatever the heck I want now. Anyways, that'll be it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to let you go here. Like, comment, subscribe, and share it around, and all that YouTube jazz. I'll see you when I see ya. Bye. And for the people that are wondering, the music is Poke theme. Poke Village theme, Monster Hunter Generations. Take care. Ah, wrong screen. Wrong button. I see when I see you. Bye.